Hi, I'm Tony Harris.
And I'm Patricia Serrano. SailTrek is up next. Hi, I'm Patricia Serrano, and welcome to SailTrek. We're aboard this magnificent tall ship, the Starflyer, a connection to an earlier time when tall ships ruled the seas. Welcome aboard and get ready for adventure. For our first stop, Tony Harris takes us where it's hot, hot, hot.
They are some of the most beautiful places on the earth. The islands of the Caribbean. Lush, idyllic, tranquil. But they are also places that grew because of their unique location in what is called the mini Caribbean Ring of Fire, a region where volcanic activity was, and in some cases, still exists. In recent years, there has been a reminder of this. Some, like Montserrat and St. Vincent, have dealt with long dormant volcanoes coming to life. But while those were life-changing events for the residents, there are other volcanic-related activities that can educate and also offer health benefits. On the island of St. Lucia, what's billed as the only drive-in volcano offers visitors a chance to get up close and personal with bubbling sulfur springs that connect us to a time when St. Lucia was born.
So already we are in the crater of the volcano. All of the walls surrounding us, it's the rim or the ridge of the crater. The type of volcano here, it's called the caldera, comparable to Yellowstone Park in the US. There's Rotorua in New Zealand and Santorini in Greece. Last eruption here was 1766. So for over 200 years now, we haven't had any activity from the volcano. Smell, it's not from me, it's from in there. It's a gas been relieved called hydrogen sulfide H2S gas. And hydrogen sulfide, it's a poisonous gas. But the concentration here, it's very low. That's why it smells like rotten eggs. If there is no smell, that means the concentration of the gas, it is high. At a higher concentration, the gas becomes odorless. It takes away oxygen, paralyzing the respiratory system, like Vesuvius in Pompeii. So the more it smells, the better for us. So the smell, it's a great sign. And every day, the activity in here, it stays like this. With the rain, there is more steam. Sulfur smells very bad on a rainy day. We won't be seeing any lava here at 6,000 feet deep. That's 2,000 meters. All the volcanoes of the Caribbean are connected. They are on the same cliff. Montserrat erupted 15 years ago, and here we had lots of tremors. They are all connected under the sea. They are on the same plate, the same fault line.
big attractions here is the famous Nevis Hot Springs. These baths contain sulfur from the volcanic makeup of the island. Adventurers from as far back as the 1600s took a dip in these waters to heal their aches and pains.
It's a volcanic mountain, Nevis Peak. There's a vein that leads from the mountain that comes all the way down here that heats the water up. And if this should be closed up, we would get a lot of volcanic eruption. A lot of people come here all over the world just to come here. Some come for healing, some come for pleasure, but it's nice. We are happy to have you all here.
We always have wonderful meals on the Starflyer. Every day is different.
But what is good food without good drinks? Jim Scott shows us how premium rum is made.
When you think of the Caribbean, it is nearly impossible not to think of rum. This elixir of the islands is part of the legend and lore of the Caribbean. Many of the islands produce their own distinctive and unique rums. St. Lucia is no different, and the distillery in St. Lucia is the beneficiary of a tradition that dates back hundreds of years. For many years, sugarcane was the starting point for rum, and it was grown throughout the Caribbean. But with the ending of slavery, the massive sugarcane fields of the past began to disappear. Today, much of the sugarcane industry is in Brazil and other South American countries. For the St. Lucia Distillery, where the sugar-rich molasses that is the basis of their award-winning rums comes from Guyana. But in a reminder of the past, a sugarcane field sits right next to the distillery. And for certain blends, nothing else but this very special sugarcane grown in this field will do. But while tradition is important, world events like the pandemic have affected everyone. Our Geraint Georges talked with St. Lucia Distillery's Surgeon Joseph about how they're coping.
definitely. COVID has had a major impact on us as a business in so many different ways. You know, we had to be able to scale down production in a sense that the team that's actually working with the making of the rums and the different processes that you go through to be able to get the final product, we had to be able to do shift scheduling so that we do not affect the entire staff complement. We had to implement brand new protocols to be able to ensure the safety of our team as well as visitors to the location. And in addition, we also had to be able to take into consideration our tour. We do have a distillery tour, Rhythm of Rum tour, that we do offer the public and visitors to St. Lucia Distillers. And that had to be shut down for quite some time whilst we figure out how do we be able to have a tour, still be safe for our staff, still be safe for the visitors. But since then, after, you know, basically figuring things out and being able to get certified, because we are a certified tour where we can now accommodate visitors once again to St. Lucia Distillers to be able to experience how we make the rum, smell, taste, touch, and in the end enjoy our products once again. Now you're looking at the fermentation process. It's basically the start of the whole rum making process on a whole, and you have the molasses mixed in with yeast, and the yeast is activating, and that's why you're seeing all the little bubbles, you know, to the top part here. It's very vital because it is the beginning of the rum making process.
One job. All right.
Some traditions don't change. For the Caribbean and for St. Lucia Distillery, time has proven the best teacher and is the key to producing that very special elixir of the Caribbean, rum.
One of the great things we find each time we visit someplace new are the fascinating and unique people we didn't expect. They never fail to surprise us and excite us, and we wanted to share some of those stories with you.
Tony Harris visits a craftsman making the Caribbean sound.
It is the sound of the islands, distinctive and unique, the melodic sounds of the steel pan. Many date the creation of the steel pan to Trinidad in the 1930s, but their history dates back to enslaved Africans who were brought to the islands during the 1700s. That rich cultural history continues to exist today.
Pan created in Trinidad during the oil drum, and when they have carnival, they used to have one big drum going boom. That's the first year, boom. Second year, there are two notes, boom boom, boom boom. So the other year they increase it to 3 notes. Boom, boom, beam, boom, boom, beam, so the carnival get a more jump. Boom, boom, beam. Then the 4th year they increase it back to 4 notes, which is boom, boom, beam, 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 boom, 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 beam. So Quick Pan created something like that. I make it, you see the notes carry different size. First note is big. The second one is second big, and then you get a third note, which is C, D, E. So the C is high, the C is bigger, the D second, the E is the third, and the F is a fourth, and the G is the fifth, and the A is the sixth, and you get back to B, back to C. See, by doing this constantly for many years, I'm become a professional. See the dimensions is running right here, and you stop there. It's just a fast way in doing it. I make a lot of pan in my life, I can't count. These pan go all around the world, believe me. Everybody from Germany, Switzerland, China, Europe, all Canada, around the Caribbean. Because people buy these pans from the Caribbean, teach the kids that basically to get them attractive to steel pan.
Using creativity to preserve cultural tradition and at the same time earn a living. It's the Caribbean way. Thanks for watching.
See you on the next adventure.
We'll see you soon.